Good morning and welcome back to Build Life Overland. My name's Steve and today we're going to take a look at this Set Power refrigerator. This is my Set Power RV. This is my Set Power RV 45. There's a ton of videos out here going over all the specs and everything, so I'll just give you the quick abridged version. This is a 45-liter fridge freezer. You can buy them on Amazon. I'll put a link below. Seems like there's always a sale in them, but you should be able to pick it up for under 400 bucks. One of my pet peeves, I guess, about these kind of review videos, if you will, is that we get them, we unbox them, we do a video on it. I haven't had much time to test it out. I, on the other hand, with this one, have had it out multiple times. Not a ton of use, but a little bit. You can see I've already got it all scratched up, a couple dents in it. Seems to handle pretty well. It's made out of aluminum, so that's where you get some of that. Let's go over a couple of the features real quick. And it is just a beautiful day out today. It is probably, I'm going to say right now, about 70 and sunny. Just gorgeous. So this is a 45-liter fridge, which is a good size for me. I've got a smaller and a bigger one, but this is a great middle of the road. I just recently took it on a trip, and I had, a case of water, 2 12-packs of soda, a case of beer, everything fit in here well. Even come from the factory with a little mud on them. The thing I like the most about this one, I think, is that everything is right here. You've got all your controls. They're easy to use. This is even easy to replace if you ever need to. I bought an inexpensive fridge off of Amazon a few years ago. I got about 2 seasons out of it, and it just quit working. If I had to guess, I would bet it was a fuse. It just stopped working. We eventually threw the thing out. I didn't know that, and I like that this one is right here where you can see it. But it's got a high, medium, low. They call it battery protection. It seems a little counterintuitive, but on low, it has low protection of your battery. So low is high power. You got minimum, maximum. Obviously, maximum compressor speed would use a little more battery, and then you've got your temperature here. That's kind of it. It's got a couple buckles here that hold the lid shut, and it's got 2 baskets. Pretty typical. Big one goes to the bottom. Little one sits on top of the compressor here. That takes up a little room inside. You guys can see inside. It's silver there. It's got a couple LED lights here, so you can see what you're getting into at night. That's nice. And it just has 1 cord. I can get it apart here. If you're doing 110, like a wall outlet, so you want to get this thing cold, you've got that option at a campground. You'll use this part of the cord. This is what plugs into the unit. And then you either go 12 volt into a power station, or you can plug them right together like that. It's just 1 cord. Very simple, this thing. So when I took it out, I was trying to run it off a power station, see how long I could get away with that for. And I had some trouble with the power station. But I did use the thing. I plugged it into the wall. It's very common to use a fridge like this, power station, and some solar panels to keep the power station charged. So if you're off the grid, you don't have grid power generator or anything like that, that's a good option. Here on these trucks, we have an outlet like this back here that you run a switch. So to plug that in here, I can drive as far as I want, and as long as the truck's running, it'll keep the fridge turned on. Sometimes I put the battery unit between the cooler and the outlet so that when you stop and fill up with gas, or you're gonna go to a hotel for night, whatever, if you've got a long drive, the battery will run the fridge when you are not. I watched Ozark Overland video, and he did a review on this same fridge and had the same 500 watt Jackery unit that I have, and he was able to run it for 3 days. This is my brand new truck. It's a 2024 Chevy Colorado ZR2. I've had it for about 48 hours. It's pretty awesome. I'll show you the front. Pretty mean looking for such an adorable little truck. So like I say, this is one of 3 fridges that I own, and they all serve different purposes. This one, if for no other reason than the size, this size fridge works well for me. You could put a lot of stuff in it. It's not so big that you can't pick it up and carry it around. You know, I got a Dometic Dual Zone. That thing, I mean, it's over $1,000. I think they're like $1,500 now, and it's huge. You know, you can pick it up empty. I threw this in the back of my truck full of drinks. You know, this is heavy, don't get me wrong, but you know, at least half the weight wasn't from the cooler. This has made a nice option, so I think it's going to be my go-to fridge. You know, you're always concerned, and why something has to be overpriced to be considered high quality. I think they nailed it here. I really think it is as good a quality as the Dometic stuff. Seems to work just fine. So far, so good. I mean, look, they've even got error codes right here on a sticker, troubleshooting, all that stuff. It's quite helpful. There's a wiring diagram on the back. You know, you got everything you need. Visible, easy to see, big heavy-duty handles. Like, why it's got to be, you know, a mystery to use this stuff is beyond me. So I got this Colorado. I'm going to kind of set this up for overlanding, as one does. I'll take you guys along with me, and I think this is going to be kind of the dedicated fridge for this kind of thing. You know, like I say, the one fridge is just huge. So they make a fridge slider, and they make like a quilted cover over the top. I'll probably be getting some of those down the road. This will come with a topper here. I want to figure out how to get it all worked into that system. I'll put a link in the description below. Like I say, they're just under $400. I think they have a sale every now and again. You can get them for like $370. But if you're looking for an inexpensive fridge to throw in something good size, I recommend this one. They've got like, I don't know, 15, 20 different fridges. One of them they've even got that has a battery you could pull out. I thought that would be cool. So, you know, you could be charging one while you're using the other. But with the solar panels, I'm not sure it matters that much. That battery may take up a lot of room and add a lot of weight to the fridge for no reason. But I'll do another video on this after I get a little more time with it. Like I said, I've had it out 3 or 4 times. Took it to our property in Kentucky when we were building there, and just first time being nervous, we just kind of used it for a drink cooler. Left it out on the front porch, which is nice. Guys want to grab a bottle of water while we're working, you know, having to walk inside with your muddy shoes, you could just come to the porch fridge. It worked out real well. The power unit I was using did not work out so well, so we had it plugged into the wall most of the time. Stay tuned. Obviously, I'm sure you'll all be waiting with bated breath to see what this fridge can do over all the other fridges. Keeps your food cold, does a decent job, doesn't cost very much. Those are, I guess, the hit points. There's the cat. Anyways, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Hopefully we'll be building some more stuff out on this truck. Should be fun. Thanks for watching. The 45-liter fridge, which I have. My job. It's got a couple buckets. It's got a couple buckles here for the cord to sit on.